What's up, YouTube? Today I'm making a tutorial, well, not really a tutorial, but background on the Constellation class heavy cruisers. Right now you are looking at the third ship of the class, the Kangaroo. CPP Kangaroo is the brand new one and also the most advanced. This is a photo of it leaving dry dock after being refitted. It was shortly after this, it went into a battle, repaired, another battle, and then was thrown into the war, which I'm glad I had the Constellation class for, which we'll get into in a minute. The Constellation class is a heavy mixture of light and heavy armor, mostly heavy armor, on the outer hull. On the below section, engineering drive section, it has been reinforced with extra heavy armor, and the saucer section is also one layer of heavy armor. But the engineering hull is 3 to 4. Both nacelles are 2 layers, pylons are 1. The bridge is 1 layer thick and is arsenaled with at least 8 assault cannons, 15 interior turrets, and I do believe memory serves 14 missile turrets and 25 torpedo bays. And that's just for the refit. The class has been completely refitted with the Kangaroo. Here's an image from the bridge of the Constellation with the warship and battlecruiser. The two ships that were in the middle of the war and honestly was kind of a long, interesting battle. Then you have the two sister ships side by side. The Constellation is over here, and you have the Kangaroo right here. Both are pretty good. The Constellation is the first ship built. Joshuatown would have been in it, but it was severely damaged in battle. And unfortunately, I do not have an image of it, but it is sitting in dry dock waiting to be repaired, because it was severely damaged in a battle with a hostile ship, which led up to this battle because my brother decided, hey, why not? Here's a clip of the battle. Oh, my bad. Here's a photo of the Kangaroo getting pummeled by a whole bunch of missiles. And despite this, it still held up pretty well, and the hull was no more than dented. And there was a hull breach on the starboard left quarter of the saucer section, but that was it. And a couple engines were out. But other than that, no other damage. And then this warbird I built was captured by the space pirates and used against me, and I almost lost, but if it wasn't for the Kangaroo, I probably would have died, along with the City Alpha command center. It was a pretty interesting and bad battle, because I'm going to have to repair the Kangaroo now, because the battle was long and dangerous for both ships. Here is an image. Unfortunately, there was no clips that I recall. And there's the damage to the Kangaroo after the battle was over. As you can see, the nacelle has been completely mangled, but yet it's still functioning, along with and the other nacelle is perfectly fine-ish. And the ship limped all the way back to dry dock. As you can see, there is a small hull breach on the saucer section, but other than that, and the fact that most of the weapons are blown away, the ship did win the fight, but just barely. It rammed into the power source of the ship and therefore disabling it, and then used the torpedoes to blow it up, which I do not have an image of. And then here is a clip of the fight with the warbird, which apparently I do have a clip of, so my bad. And here's a close-up image of a chunk of the saucer section that was taken out by the fight. And now, as you can see, the bridge did take a little bit of damage. But other than that, little problem it had, the Constellation class is definitely a very capable starship. And that's pretty much all I have so far on the history of the Constellation class heavy cruisers. I hope this answered some of your questions and wondering about the ship. If you have any more questions, please tell me in the comments. See you around.